Hello everyone. So today we're going to be talking about the full moon lunar eclipse that's coming up. I guess today it's after 12 o'clock. So listen, with a lunar eclipse, there's always, emotional revelations, emotional upheavals, revelations, shocking revelations, change, transformation. So those are the things that we'll be talking about today. Okay, timestamps are down below in the description. I cannot wait to see you there. Bye-bye. Hello, water signs. So let's see how you will be transforming for the full moon lunar eclipse coming up on May 5th, okay? So let's see this card here. Okay. Spiritual decree. Okay, so this card is about manifestation. This card is about speaking your truth to the universe. This card is about realizing that you have the free will to create the life that you want for yourself. And that's how you're going to transform water signs, because a lot of you have been asking the universe for guidance. A lot of you have been praying to God or your spirit guides or your ancestors or the angels, whatever it is you believe in. And so the way that you guys are going to transform on this lunar eclipse is you're going to be able to start to realize that you create the life you want for yourself. The universe unfolds how your life will be, but speaking your truth, speaking what you want into existence is part of the process. And you're going to be able to gain focus. You're going to be able to really zero in what it is you want. You're going to be able to really set a true intention and feel like you know where you're going. Okay? So let's look a little bit deeper into that. Let's see how this will happen. Do one more. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have Page of Wands. Okay, so we have a lot of messages here. So how I'm going to do this, I'm going to go through each individual card, because I feel, I'm feeling that messages are going to resonate for some, not resonate for others, okay? Hopefully all the messages resonate for you, but I get a sense that water signs, you've been asking for a lot of guidance in certain areas of your life, okay? So I'm going to start with the Knight of Pentacles, and water signs, you've been asking for guidance with your romantic life, with your love life, okay? How you give love, how you receive love, okay? The Knight of Cups is a card of stepping up in the romance department, okay? So some of you, maybe you've been feeling like your relationship has been lacking romantically, or you just haven't been feeling it, haven't been feeling, you know, your partner, haven't been feeling, you know, the love maybe that you've been feeling at the beginning of your relationship. And so you may have been asking the universe, you may have been asking for guidance in terms of that. And so with the Knight of Cups, you guys are going to transform. You're going to feel romantic again. You're going to feel that old love coming back. You're really going to feel some spiciness come back into your relationships. You know, for some of you who aren't in a relationship, in terms of the Knight of Cups, you may be stepping up into some type of maturity in how you express your emotions. You know, even if you're in a relationship, I think, you know, how you express your emotions, how you express your love, in romantic relationships, you know, how you express your love in family relationships, friendships, you know, I think even, and how you get love, because some of you, I get the sense maybe you haven't been very open to receiving love for some reason. Maybe you have trust issues, or you know, even on a more serious level, more deeper level, there's some trauma there that you guys have been trying to work through. But you've been thinking a lot about love. You've been thinking a lot about your relationships, your romantic relationships. I get the sense the most. You know, how you perceive yourself in relationships, how you perceive, how others perceive you in relationships. Okay, so you're really going to transform and opening up emotionally. You're really, you know, for those of you who have been feeling like your relationships have been stale, you're really going to transform in terms of getting that old feeling back. Okay, for the Ten of Pentacles, I get the sense a lot of you have been asking the universe help and guidance in terms of your finances. Okay, so the Ten of Pentacles, part of the Ten of Pentacles is really about the end of financial poverty. Okay, it's really about building sustainable finances for you and your family. I get the sense that there, you know, things are tough. Things are tough out there. You know, with inflation and the bills and everything, has been very overwhelming for some of you water signs, and you've been really asking, you know, guidance and help on when this is going to change. And so with the Ten of Pentacles, you know, it really is showing that yes, you're going to get the abundance that you've been looking for. You're going to, you know, have an increase in your bank account, or possibly, you know, get that promotion you're looking for. But there's definitely going to be, you know, an increase in your finances. There's definitely going to be a feeling of stability for you and your family, a feeling of closeness with this transformation, with this change in terms of your finances. Okay, for the Eight of Pentacles, for some of you, you've really been looking to accomplish things. Okay, you may have been feeling that you have been trying and trying and trying, 2 steps forward, you know, 3 steps back, sort of thing. But with the Eight of Pentacles, you're going to really realize that you need to maybe develop some discipline. You know, maybe you're going to figure out how to increase your motivation and really work hard on mastering some sort of skill. Okay, you're really looking to improve yourself. You're looking to expand yourself. Okay, you're looking to maybe go back to school, get a higher certification, just really looking to find that focus, and that's, you know, part of what the Eight of Pentacles is finding that focus and really getting a routine, building a structure for yourself so that you can focus in on an intention and accomplish that goal. So you're going to get that energy. You're gonna really focus in on what you want to accomplish and accomplish it. Okay, and with the Page of Wands, for some of you water signs, you're really going to realize you can do what you want in life. You can create the life that you want for yourself. Okay, the Page of Wands is really a carefree person. They're not uptight. They don't see barriers. They take action. They focus on what they want, and they say, I can do it. You know, there are no barriers with the Page of Wands. And I think also for a lot of you, you're going to realize that, especially with the spiritual decree, that I can actually create the, you know, you can actually create the life that you want for yourself. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at what you will be releasing. Let's just do one more, why not? Okay. Okay. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the World. We have the Two of Pentacles. Things are going to be, man, talk about revelations, you know, with lunar eclipse, with full moons. You guys are going to really recognize, you're going to release the idea that you don't have good luck. You're going to release the idea that you are stuck or trapped, or you can't let go. You can't get through this thing, this wall that's preventing you from, you know, being emotional, or figuring out your finances, or, you know, gaining discipline and motivation, feeling free, you know. You're really gonna feel, once you get that decree, once you put it out into the universe, whatever it is, whether, you know, whether it's I am ready, or whether it's whatever it is your intention is, you're really gonna see that the sky is the limit, or there are no limits. Okay. Of course, so long as if you're doing it in a healthy and safe way, but you're really going to feel a sense of completion, you know, in terms of you seeking guidance, in terms of really realizing that you have more power and control in your life than what you thought. Okay, so finding a balance, emotionally with your priorities, finding the way to manifest, finding the way to get through the things that you feel are holding you back. Okay, really feeling that you can speak this out into existence and then take the proper action to manifest what kind of life you want for yourself. Okay? Because we have ideas, we have thoughts, things we want, but we have to really focus in on it and grasp to make it, to realize that it's actually something that could happen. It you know, doesn't just have to be in our head as an idea. Okay? So let's see what you guys are going to embrace. The world is literally in your hands, and you're going to realize that it's going to transform you, how you perceive things. That's exciting. Let's look at that. Take inspired action. Let's just read really quickly what that says. What is that? Full moon in Virgo. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to read the end of this, okay? Know that you are 100% worthy of your dreams, okay? Ditch self-criticism and second-guessing yourself and others, okay? Find a balance between dreaming big and being practical, okay? That's part of manifesting. That's part of setting an intention for yourself, okay? Being realistic also in how you approach, how you build the life you want for yourself. Meeting yourself where you are, not being too unrealistic to where you're setting the bar too high, you know, but taking inspired action, saying out loud, speaking your truth, like this is what I want for myself, you know, and trusting that, and without judgment, without criticism, okay? That's what you will embrace once you get the energy of the full moon lunar eclipse. Okay, water signs, those were your messages. I hope they resonated with you. Please be sure to check out your moon and rising as well, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hello, fire signs. So let's take a look at this card to see how you guys are going to transform for this full moon lunar eclipse. Okay. Initiation by air. Okay. So this card says how you will transform is by receiving mental clarity. Okay. So you guys are going to realize that you have a very strong and powerful mind. Fire signs, you do. Okay. And so with initiation by air, it's really about recognizing that all of the mental anguish some of you might be experiencing or have been experiencing, the suffering, the pain, the negative thoughts, the fear, the anxiety, you're going to really realize that by taking a step back, by engaging in meditation, by really focusing in on these thoughts that some of you or a lot of you may have been having, thoughts of anxiety, fear-based thoughts, you know, things that have been holding you back. You're really going to buckle down and recognize that this has not been helping me. This way of thinking hasn't been helping me. These distractions haven't been helping me. These fear-based thoughts have only been holding me back. Okay? And you're really going to be able to take that breather. You're really going to be able to engage in some sort of self-care to deal with the thoughts that are holding you back. Okay? You're going to be able to have the clarity that you've been seeking. You're going to find a way out of the confusion that you've been feeling. Okay? So the initiation by air is really all about mental clarity. Okay? So let's take a deeper look at that. Okay. Excuse my shuffle, guys. It's not perfect. But again, nobody's perfect. Even though we strive and stress ourselves to be. Okay. King of Cups. All right. So we have the King of Cups. Your swords. I have to look at it for a second. The Fool. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay, so you guys have been going through it, fire signs. Okay, you've had a lot of disappointments. I really feel a lot of you guys have had some mental anguish, some stress, some anxiety, negative thoughts, self-judgment, self-criticism, emotion dysregulation, whatever is going on in your life has been a little bit stressful, okay? And so with the lunar eclipse and going back to the initiation of air, really seeking or getting refuge from confusion and fear and moving into clarity, you guys are really going to be able to feel regulated emotionally again, feel able to communicate your emotions, okay, able to find that middle ground between, with the King of Cups, between logic and emotion, okay, really find self-compassion for yourself, compassion for others, patience, really feeling the heaviness lifting, feeling able to, this disappointing situation or this heartbreak, whether it's heartbreak or disappointment or you lost a relationship or something that, was hard for you, you're going to be able to look at it. Once you have that clarity, you're going to be able to look at this situation in a different light. And there's going to be more understanding. Some of you may be I'm hearing some of you are saying, like, you've been saying to yourself, I'm not going to get through this, or, you know, this is too overwhelming, or why did this happen? There's a lot of confusion of what, you know, for some of you, with whatever the situation might have been. And really, that's going to, the confusion is going to fade away. The drawback and the pain from it, you're still going to experience, you know, we experience pain. It is unfortunately a part of living life, but we don't have to suffer. And that's what's going to change, you know. So you're really going to be able to, look at the situation in a different light, to where you'll won't feel the anguish or the suffering. You know, you'll be able to really communicate how you feel in a clear and concise way. Okay. With that, moving into the Fool's energy, it's really the lightness that's going to come once you really have the mental clarity, once you really have the, with the initiation by air, the Fool really taking leaps of faith, trusting yourself that you'll land where you need to land. Going back to that free spirit energy you guys have had. Going back to not letting fear-based thoughts hold you back, going after what you want, speaking your mind. Okay. I know I keep saying I apologize. But really, I just feel the transformation is a lightness that you guys have really been seeking. Okay. And with the Knight of Wands, really this energy, once you work through, once you have this clarity, this, you know, once the confusion goes away and the anguish, really this wave of energy, this wave of motivation to get back to your goals, to get back to you, your old self, the you who is fierce, and the you who takes action, and the you who is creative and can communicate clearly, who can speak their mind, who can assert themselves, who can go after what they want. Okay. Use some of that impulsive energy, that fire, to really get you going again. Because right now, you guys are just sort of like sitting in this energy, you know, this anguish. And so with the initiation by air, the way you'll transform is really getting back to yourself. Okay, so that means maybe starting a meditation regimen. If some of you do meditate, sitting in silence, you know, journaling, you know, challenging those thoughts. Sometimes not even giving, or not sometimes, but all the time, not even acknowledging those fear-based, those negative thoughts, the negative criticism that comes in and paralyzes you. Just letting the thought pass, you know, without placing judgment, or placing such a, what's the word? Placing so much importance on those types of thoughts, because our thoughts aren't good or bad, they just happen. We have millions of thoughts every single day, and half of our thoughts we don't even pay attention to. So really learning to just let your thoughts pass, you know, so the suffering can end. Okay. Alright, so let's see what you guys are going to release. We have Hangman. One of my favorites. The Emperor. The Hangman, not the Emperor. It's my favorite. Page of Cups. So what I'm hearing is that you guys are you're going to release the impatience that you are feeling. You're going to release the idea that you don't have control. You're going to release the you're going to release the idea that you've lost, you know, this, for some of you, I feel like you've lost something, some parts of yourself. So, you know, I'm hearing creative, you know, being creative in how you get through hardships, or being creative in how you move through life, being creative how you go after your goals, how you seek change, take action. Okay, you guys are really recognizing that this, moving through this kind of anguish or confusion or pain, you know, anxiety, depression, whatever it is, you're gonna realize it takes time. So you need some patience. You need to understand that maybe you have to pause a little bit, right? With the initiation of air, you have to take a step back so that you can give the universe, you know, the space to show you how the world is going to change for you, to show you how your perception can change, to give you the pause to really think about how you've been approaching, how you've been coping, how you've been dealing with this, okay? And recognizing that you do have control, recognizing that you're the authority in your life, okay? And there are things that you can do to get back to your old self, that fiery, creative, passionate, you know, take action person, okay? Okay, fire signs, let's see what you're going to embrace. Cool your emotions. Full moon in Aries. Look at that. Okay. So, with the initiation of air, I believe part of it is really learning how to regulate yourself. Okay. Maybe not being so reactive, you know. Giving yourself the space to let your emotions flow through you, okay? Giving yourself the space to just cool down when you're feeling so emotional, when you're feeling like angry or frustrated, you know, frustrated with the process, frustrated with where you are, frustrated with the confusion, frustrated with, you know, you guys, for some of you, you are someone who just takes action, you know, immediately. But that's that's not what's happening right now. So you really have to give yourself the grace and the space to slow down, to seek clarity so that you can go back to how you were, which is what you're looking for, your old self. And right now you're in a fog. You can't find your old self, but part of this process is really cooling down, learning how to regulate, challenging those thoughts that are paralyzing you. Okay, fire signs. So those are your messages. I hope it resonated with you. Be sure to check out your moon and rising signs, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hello, air signs. So let us see how you will transform for the full moon lunar eclipse. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, you have grounding. Okay, so air signs, this card represents exactly what it says, grounding. Okay, so that means checking in with yourself. Checking in to see if you are doing well physically, emotionally, psychologically. Seeing that you are implementing the things that you're learning spiritually, in your life. Seeing that you are regulated with your emotions. Seeing that you are being realistic with how you're approaching life. Okay, are you mindlessly going through life, or are you really in touch with yourself? Okay, are you okay? Okay, and some of you may find that you haven't been okay, and so you have to engage in really coming back down to earth, developing some grounding techniques to help you feel in touch with yourself emotionally, to help you feel better physically, to help you feel better psychologically. Okay, so that could be through a number of ways, whether it's journaling, whether it's listening to music, whether it's meditating. But let's look a little bit deeper into this, okay? Let's see. Okay. Oh. Alright. Too many cards there. Okay. Okay. All right. So we have the Devil, King of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay. Okay, air signs. some of you have been going through it, okay? As you visit my readings, I don't really like to sugarcoat, you know. I do like to be honest, but what I'm about to say is not horrible or bad, but, you know, I like to be transparent. But anyway, some of you have been struggling a lot. Some of you, you haven't felt grounded. Some of you have been, you know, on autopilot, you know, sort of quickly going mindlessly or almost going through life. Some of you have been dealing maybe with addictions, you know, whether it's food or substances or alcohol, addicted in certain relationships maybe. Some of you may, you know, have been struggling with a lot of dark thoughts, you know, negative thoughts. You know, some of you have not been feeling really great emotionally. Some of you have been feeling confused or feeling like, you know, you're just, I'm hearing going through, feeling like you're walking in a fog, so to speak. Some of you might be, you know, you've been feeling very stressed, whether it's with work or your relationships or just your mental health. It hasn't been where you want it to be. You're feeling very disconnected. You're feeling maybe even what's the word? Like really confused with where you're going, really confused with your choices, or not being realistic with your choices. Choosing things maybe that isn't the best for you, or choosing, or maybe even fearing that you're choosing the wrong thing. I'm just sensing a lot of confusion for a lot of you air signs. And you want to feel connected. You want to feel connected to your emotions. You want to deal with these negative thoughts. You really want to you want to ground yourself. And so with this full moon, you know, that's what you're going to be able to realize. You know, that's how you're going to transform. Really going within, okay? Really taking a truthful look at yourself and where you are right now in life for some of you. Some of you are going to decide, you know, that this is it, that's it. You know, I need to withdraw, I need to be alone, so I can really think and decide where I'm going in life, where I want to go. I need to connect with myself, and so with the Hermit, it's really about withdrawing, because you need to, your life, sometimes we're at a crossroads and we can go left or right, and we have to give ourselves the space to connect with our inner selves, you know, connect with our darker side, even, you know, connect with the things we view as flaws, or connect with difficult emotions. And by grounding, by creating some grounding techniques for yourself, you'll be able to get there. And that's how you're going to transform, air signs. You're really going to be able to develop what's going to work for you. You know, whether it's simply asking yourself how you are feeling each day when you wake up in the morning, you know, in the afternoon, and before you go to bed at night. Journaling your feelings, journaling about your day, slowing yourself down by just meditating, slowing yourself down by meditating for 5 minutes in the morning instead of just jumping right into your day, identifying those negative thoughts, you know, identifying what stressors or, you know, vulnerability factors or what triggers are making you, for some of you who might be struggling with some sort of addiction, even trying to seek clarity on how you're going to get help with that. Okay, so you are going to have this revelation like, wow, I really need to connect with myself, and you're going to be able to take that step back and really, develop something that is going to work for you in a realistic way. Okay, so let's see what you're going to release. I knew that was going to come on us. Kept seeing it. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Six of Wands. Okay. You guys are really, air signs, you guys are really looking to heal, and with developing some grounding techniques, with developing ways to get through your struggles, releasing. You've been doing too much, okay? It's like being on a hamster wheel, you're going and going and going, but you're not going anywhere. You're doing these things, maybe even sometimes haphazardly, like, I need to get better in some way. I need to get better, but you haven't been super focused on how to do that. So it's just sort of like juggling all of these things at once, your responsibilities at work, your responsibilities with your family, trying to take care of yourself. Like, it's just all so much and you just can't get it together. But you're going to be able to release that once you're able to really ground yourself. Okay, you're going to be able to find that balance and be able to really be able to take care of yourself, your responsibilities, and whatever else is important to you without feeling so overwhelmed. Okay, and really you're going to be able to start to implement little by little the things that you want to get better. Okay, and you're going to feel grounded and you're going to feel protected almost. Look at the Three of Wands. When I see this card, I always think of like this shelter built around this person for protection. Okay, really figuring out that how to implement these things, figuring out how to challenge these negative thoughts, these temptations, you know, and feeling safe, feeling protected almost. Okay, and the Six of Wands, victory. Okay, feeling like you're able to face the things that are hard for you, that have been hard for you, especially with the devil energy. Feeling victorious, feeling that the things that you will implement the grounding techniques that you'll be able to implement for yourself, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel victorious. You're going to celebrate yourself. You're going to, people in your life are going to be looking at the change, the transformation that you're going to have, and they're going to be celebrating you as well. So that's wonderful. Okay, let's see what you'll be embracing with this transformation. Detoxify. Okay. This card, I'll show you what it looks like. Full moon in Taurus. Okay. And detoxify, it's really about regulating your emotions. Okay. Being able to stay calm, you know, in crisis situations, or things that might trigger you, or things that might make you feel reactive, or even overwhelming emotions when you have negative thoughts, you know, when you have urges, or when you have urges to fall into your addiction, or fall into, you know, the negative thoughts and the dark thoughts that might come with that energy. Really learning how to cope through that by dealing with your overwhelming emotions through grounding, you know, connecting more with your emotions, not letting your emotions overrun you, because our emotions aren't good or bad necessarily. They just are, and sometimes they're uncomfortable, and so we have to learn how to really how to let our emotions come and let them pass, you know, like a wave, you know. You let the wave crest, you let it rise, but it always goes down, you know, it crashes against the shore. And, you know, through detoxifying meditation, deep breathing, you know, journaling, listening to music that moves you and helps you feel emotion. Sometimes even watching movies you enjoy, or things that, you know, brings on, that helps you connect better with your emotions, so that you can better express yourself when you do feel overwhelmed, so you can make better choices in terms of how you cope and what you go to when you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed or disconnected. Okay? So those are your messages, air signs. I hope that resonated with you. Be sure to check out your moon and rising signs, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye. Hello, earth signs. So let's see how you guys will be transforming for the full moon lunar eclipse, okay? Okay, 1111, the messages and the number. Okay, so you guys have been seeing the numbers 1111 a lot, okay? You've been seeing it maybe on your cell phone, your computer, okay? Wherever you've been seeing it a lot. And I don't know if you've noticed that, and I don't know if as I'm saying this now, you're thinking about it and you're noticing that you have seen 1111 a lot, okay? And so the way you guys are going to transform during this full moon lunar eclipse is that you're going to be healing, okay? This card is, the message for this card is about transformation, okay? Transforming in a way in regards to your finances, in regards to your physical body, in regards to your emotional wellness, healing, abundance, really being able to realize what it is you want for yourself. Okay, really being able to have the clarity that you're looking for, having your dreams answered in some way. Okay, um, this is healing. This is a card of healing. This is a card of getting what you deserve. This is a card that's recognizing that things have been hard, but you're moving through it. Okay, and sometimes things are hard because the universe is giving us these challenges so that we can level up in some way. Okay, so let's look a little bit deeper into that. Oh, okay. Page of Wands again. That came up in the last. Alright. Some cards coming out. Okay. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Chariot. Okay. So Earth signs, you guys are not playing with the energy you're going to get from this lunar eclipse, okay? You guys are really really taking hold of your life. For some of you, realizing that with the Page of Wands, realizing that you really can create the life that you want for yourself. That there's a freedom in it. Okay, that there is a that nothing can stop you. Okay, you can cultivate your finances. What I'm getting a lot with this, with these cards, Earth signs, is that you're really about your business, is what I'm feeling. Really letting that healing coming in, letting the energy to cultivate your finances, improve your career, taking risks, not holding yourself back, using the willpower that you have to really go after what it is you want for yourself, to go after your goals, to go after what you've been trying to manifest, to heal what you've been trying to heal. Nothing is going to hold you back once you get this energy. Okay? You're really going for it. You're really selling yourself. You're going to tell yourself, you know, I have to take risks. I have to, I can't let whatever has been holding me back hold me back any longer. Okay? Some of you are going to be really looking at healing, you're going to feel this revelation come to where you're really going to be able to take a hold of your life, okay, and really shoot towards what it is you want without the judgment or without the negative thoughts, without outside interference. You're going to be focused, and it's going to feel good too. It's not going to be so, I'm hearing the word serious for some reason. Some of you maybe can be very serious, and it could be a drag sometimes when it comes to really setting goals and going on this journey. And so you might even feel a lightheartedness with this healing, these messages, these upgrades that you're getting with seeing, the message in the numbers. Seeing 1111 is really telling you like you're in the right space, you're going in the right direction, but it's going to feel so much lighter. Okay, Earth signs. So let's see what it is you'll be releasing. Page of Pentacles. Let's do one more. Something telling me to pull another card, so that's what I'm doing. Okay. Alright, so we have Justice. Eight of Wands. Page of Pentacles. I really am terrible at showing the cards. That's alright. No one's perfect. Ten of Swords. Okay. So there's a lot that's going to be released. I feel like there's a lot of heavy energy that you guys have been carrying around. Some of you have been carrying around Earth signs. Some of you, like I said before, have been very serious. And I think what you're going to be releasing, you're going to be looking at yourselves, I think, the truth of yourselves, if that makes sense. Okay. You're going to release this when you let in. I have so many messages in my head. I don't want to just ramble, but when you let in this healing energy, in all aspects of your life, your relationships, your career, your emotional wellness, your mental wellness. When you let all that in, it's really going to bring on this lighthearted feeling, and you're really going to feel very focused. Okay, you're going to with the Ten of Swords, just an ending of painful situations, painful memories, painful thoughts, criticisms, judgments. You're going to let all of that flow away. And you're just really going to be focused on, for a lot of you, career. You know, a lot of you feel like you've been stuck in some way, and I know I keep pausing, I'm just gathering my thoughts, but what I'm really feeling ultimately is this heavy energy, this seriousness that you've been carrying around. It's just going to float away. It's just going to slowly fade away with this energy from the lunar eclipse. And you're really going to be, you're going to feel like how you felt in the past. This isn't an old feeling of like feeling focused and feeling good about yourself and being able to cultivate and feeling like you have clarity and feeling like you're really being truthful with yourself and being truthful with how you've been perceiving yourself, and really coming to terms with a lot and really letting go of a lot. Okay? I hope I made sense. Alright, so let's see what you're going to embrace, okay? Detoxify, yeah. Yes. Okay. Full moon in Taurus. And it's really about dealing with your emotions, letting go of this heaviness, okay? Being able to regulate your emotions, being able to respond more calmly when you are feeling stressed or confused or in a crisis or in a conflict in your relationships, how you deal with people at work, you know, how you deal with yourself, you know, and that's what detoxify is. Really learning how to let things go, let things flow, you know, flow away, how to deal with overwhelming emotions, uncomfortable emotions. Really learning how to do that. That's what you're going to embrace with this healing energy that's going to come in for you. Okay? Okay, those are your messages, Earth signs. I hope they resonated with you. Be sure to check out your moon and rising sign, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.